made this chat for launch. I'm sorry that this is after Halloween, but I've been busy with other things like playing Roblox and Pokemon, carving a jack-o'-lantern, and trick-or-treating. And there were days when I was in too much pain to do anything productive. But now here's top 12 creepy games that have donuts. And for the record, I'm not ranking based on how scary or cool I think these games are. I'm ranking based on how likely I think it would be to find donuts that are actually a consumable item. And I'm not including games where donuts are our main focus or any Roblox games, mainly because that would take too long. So first we have number 12, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. In this very new installment of the FNAF franchise, a couple of kids are lost in a pizza place that's as big as a mall, and in an area called El Chips, there's a menu that has a churro shaped like a bow tie. Churros are a type of donut, so I'm counting it. But unfortunately, I think that's the only evidence of any churros. You might not be able to eat any churros or find any laying around the pizzaplex. Number 11. Silent Hill 3. While Heifer is running around from the demons of the past both literally and figuratively, she can wander into a bakery. There are a few donuts in the bakery, but she seems to have already filled up on burgers prior to the invasion, and it doesn't cross her mind that she could have stored some baked goods in her inventory for later. Number 10. Alien Colonial Marines. While running around shooting aliens, you can trigger a couple of Easter eggs that involve donuts. One makes a giant donut roll down a path, and one turns some face huggers into donuts. Weird, but I'm not complaining. What I do have to complain about is that you can't eat the giant donut. All you can do is shoot a box of donuts to make the giant donut appear. If you could eat the face hugger donuts, I'd rather not. Number 9. Resident Evil 3. While running around shooting zombies, you can find a donut shop, and yet the only consumable item the main characters want to pick up is herbs. The audacity! Number 8. Luigi's Mansion. While Luigi and Polterpup look for Luigi's friends and family around a haunted hotel, Polterpup finds some donuts in a trash can, so they're just on Polterpup's eyes for a second. And later Luigi can use his vacuum thing to suck up donuts, but I'm sure it's just to make the place look more tidy or so he can sell them. Number 7. Slay the Spire. Though good food is very scarce in that dystopian world, there is a boss fight with monsters shaped like a diamond and a donut. Defeating the donut-shaped monster gives you the achievement titled Blue Donut, and that makes me suspect that they might see the monster as food, but as far as I'm aware, there's no evidence of anyone actually eating it other than that achievement. Oh wait, there's a card in Slay the Spire that says feed. The picture is of someone eating a piece of meat. Maybe that has something to do with eating the boss fights. I don't know. I didn't play most of these games. Number 6. Grand Theft Auto 5. The GTA franchise has some unusual, to say the least, restaurants. But I think the only thing wrong with the donut shops is that the advertisers like to make "that's what he said" jokes. The donuts look good, and I haven't heard any evidence of them being hazardous to people's health. But there's only one way you can get a donut. I scanned some poor lady away from it like a spider wanting cuds and whey and pick it out of the ocean. I'd say better than nothing, but eh. Number 5, Castlevania Harmony of Despair. This game wears the creep factor on its sleeve more, and you can eat way more donuts. Though they're scattered around a really old castle full of the undead, and we don't know how long they've been there. They still look really good though. I'd take the rest for a chocolatey or pink crawler. Number 4, Dead Rising 2. You can find plenty of fresh donuts around while throwing random loot at the undead. You could even throw a donut at zombies for anyone cares. And it's actually super effective. Number 3, Top Banana. There's sweet treats everywhere. Donuts, cakes, fruit, etc. And you can glide down while eating streams of food after each time you defeat monsters who mess with the environment. Is it just me or does some of them look kind of like that cut content monster from a SpongeBob game? Whatever. Number 2, Animal Crossing New Horizons. The very same sneaky fox who benefited some of the spookiness in this franchise now also gives you random sweet treats such as donuts. You can get donuts from him every day if you want to, but I think it's one of each flavor of donuts and ice cream per day. But some fellow Animal Crossing players like to share their treats too. Number 1, World of Warcraft. You can buy lilac claws from a traveling vendor named Sammy, day-old donuts from a fishing vendor at the Docklands Fair that you can use as fish bait if they don't sit in your inventory for too long, and pink with sprinkles and chocolatey donuts from a high elf named Amy, though for some reason one place she sells donuts has both kinds, and one place she sells them only has one kind. And there's locations where you can get fried sweetbreads, though even though they look like donuts, the name makes me think they might actually be cow organs. I still pretend that they're donuts anyway if they're not. I also like to pretend salvage bear claws are the donut kind of bear claws and feed them to my pets. By the way, I actually can't eat like any donuts and wow myself cause all the ones I'm aware of are for players higher than level 20, and I'm a free trial player and free trial players can't level up over level 20. But for those of you who are not free trial players, you can eventually eat whatever consumable items you want. And vendors and WoW have endless supplies of donuts, and it's an MMO, so the donuts in this World of Warcraft are infinite! Okay, that's all the best gay games of donuts I could think of. So, what's one of your favorite kinds of donuts? Comment down below. Now if you excuse me, some things happened that made me really need chocolate right now. So, bye-bye.